Claude Jordan sat in his old beat-up convertible, stuck in heavy traffic in Minneapolis, the heat of August making him sweat in his rumpled, oversized business suit, which he had pulled from his apartment closet too late to check for wrinkles or to even dust it off. It wasn't like he had gotten a lot of use out of the suit, which he had bought at a second-hand store in the past few months since graduating from college. Interviews had not come easy. He smashed his hand against the steering wheel. "Come on!" Claude yelled. "Get moving!" The car in front moved. Claude took a sip of Coke out of a huge cup, started to move forward, but his car died. The car behind him hit his bumper and his Coke poured into his lap. Great! He frantically brushed at his wet pants as the drivers in cars behind him honked their horns. By the time Claude parked in front of a nice building in a loading zone, jumped from the car, and sprinted into the building, he was extremely late for his interview. He rushed toward a receptionist with his new leather briefcase in his hand. By now he was sweating profusely. The receptionist, a pretty woman about his age, stared at his wet crotch, so he put his briefcase in front of it. "May I help you?" the receptionist asked. "I'm Claude Jordan," he said. "I have a 3 o'clock interview with Mr. James." She checked her clock on her desk and turned it for him to see. It read 3:30. "I'm sorry," she said, "but Mr. James has other commitments now." Claude started to get angry, but controlled himself like he had learned in karate. "Listen," Claude said, "there was this huge accident out on 35 West. I was stuck in this enormous traffic jam. Give me a break." "I'm sorry, I'd like to help you, but I can't. I need this job. I've got to be the only Carleton College grad who hasn't found a job yet." She smiled at him and hunched her shoulders. Claude moved around the desk toward the door, angry and frustrated. The woman jumped in front of him as he pounded on the door over her head. "Give me 5 minutes, Claude yelled. "I was in the damn chess club for 3 years. 2 huge security guards grabbed Claude from behind and pulled him away. Claude continued yelling. "I know where you live in Edina, you dickhead." The security guards threw Claude out the front door, where he tripped on the sidewalk. His briefcase opened, and papers flew around. They were all copies of his resume. Pedestrians glared at him as they passed, as if he was an alien. He got up, brushed himself off, and walked to his car a few feet away. A parking patrol officer finished writing him a parking ticket and slid it under his wiper, a stoic Scandinavian smirk on his round face. "Don't do that, I was just leaving." The officer smiled and walked away. Claude scooped up the ticket, got into the car, shoved the ticket into the glove box with the rest of his unpaid tickets, and then started the car. "Prick." Claude flipped the guy off as he sped away from the curb.